So 8 years after purchasing this Harbor Freight motorcycle lift, I'm gonna honestly tell you, this lift has become my #1 tool in the shop. I don't know if I can do without it anymore. And I'm gonna tell you why. But before that, let me secure this Road King to the lift and get her up in the air. Now, 8 years ago, when I decided to get the lift, I was real close to not getting this lift because of all the bad reviews on YouTube that were on there, because it's a Harbor Freight lift. And I'm not telling you right now it's the best lift in the market, because it's not. There's a lot more and a lot better lifts out there, but they're also a lot more expensive. And you got to decide with your budget what's the best lift for you, for your garage, and the kind of work you do. So after a while watching all those videos, I finally decided, you know what? Just because those guys had bad experiences with a lift doesn't mean I'm going to have the same bad experiences. So just about everything about the lift checked off as good for me. So I finally just said the hell with it and went out and got the lift. And man, am I happy I did. All right, this is pretty good right now. So let's get the Road King up in the air. And believe me, there's no cool way to do this. So if there's a drawback about this lift, it's this right here. But it could be kind of a leg work also. So we're gonna get her up high enough where I can install the rod. I think that's high enough right there. Now I'm gonna let her back down and let all the pressure off the pump, and just let her rest there. She can stay all night there. She's not going anywhere. And one of the reasons why I think this lift has lasted so long is just because of that. I never leave the pressure on. I always have the rod on there and let her rest on the rod if I'm gonna leave her up in the air all night. Now this is about the height that I normally work on the bike. I don't need it any higher than this. I've gone higher on it. What I like about this is that I can, you know, bring out my little chair, sit down. I can work around it here, do oil, get her up a little bit higher for the oil changes, but this height right here is like perfect for me. So let me bring you in and let's do a walk around the lift, and I'll show you, you know, all the features of the lift, which I know you've already seen on many videos. But let me tell you, this is a perfect lift if you're starting out working on your motorcycles at home and you don't want to be laying on the floor, on the ground, on your knees like I was before I got this. This is the lift for you. It's not going to let you down, and it's going to get you off the ground. The most important thing is that, and I've had all kinds of motorcycles up here from all types of different weight, and I've never had a problem. So let's do a walk around the lift. All right, so let's start in the front of the lift. Now, I'm not gonna really get in too much detail because I know there's a lot of videos out there on this lift, but you know, I'm just gonna do a little run out about, you know, the only thing that I changed on the lift is the choke right here, the tire choke. I know there's many different ones out there, but this is the one that I picked for my lift, and ever since I installed it, it's the only one I've used. I haven't changed it for any other. So I've got that tire choke in the front. I've got the tie downs right here, one in the front and one a little further towards the back. You all know about the the door back in the back here for tire removal. And you know, like I told you, everything else is the same. It's a Harbor Freight. Now this is one of the older ones. Now I know they have newer ones out there, and again, you know, if you look at all the reviews, everybody's got something different to say about it. Some don't like it, some do. But again, like I told you, you got to go decide. And if this is something that you want to get, I really tell you guys that for the price, you can't beat it. And it's what it does for your daily mechanical work. If you're like me that likes to be inside the garage and always wrenching, this is a lifesaver. I mean, before this, like I told you, I was on the floor, on my knees, and it wasn't fun. And all of a sudden, since I got this, it became a game changer. Now, again, let me bring up the bar on the bottom. I always use it. I think you should use it. It saves the life of the lift, and it makes it a lot safer if you're going to leave your motorcycle up in the air at night or for an extended amount of time. What I want to do is I want to lift her up a little bit higher, and then I'm going to bring her down so you can see how smooth she's still, you know, after 8 years, she still goes up and down. So we're going to get the pressure off the rod. Take the rod out, and then just slowly, and there she goes. There she comes down. You can come down as fast as you want, but I don't like. I like coming down like this, and that's it. She's down on the ground, and there's nothing else to do. So again, the important thing about this video is for all those guys that are just starting out working on your motorcycles at home in your garage, you don't need a professional lift. You don't need a $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 lift or even higher. This lift right here is not going to break the bank. When I bought this lift, it cost me around $300. They're a little bit more expensive nowadays, but still a lot cheaper than your higher end motorcycle lifts. And again, look at the reviews. I'm not going to tell you not to. There's a lot of reviews out there on this list, but make up your own mind. Listen to as many guys as you want, but at the end, you're the one that's going to invest on the lift or not and use it or not. I decided to invest on it, and I'm more than happy that I still have this lift, and after 8 years, it's still working as good as it did day one. So if you like this video, like and subscribe. Comment below on this lift. What do you think? I know the majority of you guys are going to hate it, and you might not agree with me, but it's, you know, it's my opinion. I think what I'm going to say for me, this lift has worked out just as I thought it would, and I'd recommend it to anybody. But I'm sure a lot of guys out there have your own comments about it. So let me see your comments. Tell me what you guys think about the lift. You know, did you purchase one and still using it, or was it trash? Let me know. And again, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.